Hey, it's Lockie here with an update to the Capita Mercury review. I haven't ever done a second part to review, but since the first video I've spent a lot more time on the board, especially in the park. If you haven't seen the first part, the Mercury is a medium stiff, all-mountain board with camber between your feet and rocker on the nose and the tail. It isn't a cheap board, but costing a bit more. There are a few noticeable benefits, mostly that it's light and fast. The Mercury ended up being my board that I would take out if I didn't know what the snow was going to be like and didn't know what sort of terrain we'd be riding. This Mercury is a 157 that I originally bought in that size to get a good balance between everyday riding as well as some decent float in powder. I gave it a bit of a detune between the feet as it was still pretty sharp, and then started riding it more often in the park. Also, when I say park, I mean that I'm riding small and medium rails and boxes, nothing crazy for me. The 157 sounds pretty long for a park board for me, at 6 foot tall and 155 pounds, but once I got used to it, it wasn't a big deal. I think that the rocker on the nose and the tail helped to make it feel a little bit shorter anyway. I was always scared of spitting cab or switch frontside, whatever you call the Snowboard version of this, onto anything. So I ended up practicing that a lot. It's probably not the easiest board to learn that on, being fairly stiff, but now that I've learnt it, doing it on other boards seems way easier. The only thing I can't do on it is press. It's too stiff for me to do that. I still really like it in soft and fresh snow. There's enough stiffness to really lean back, and you can count on it holding everything together. It always feels stable. I ride a couple of different sets of bindings on this in different clips, though mostly it's Burton Cartels, which are the black and the pinky red ones, as well as some Burton's Step-On X. The Step-On bindings were pretty handy when we were hiking features in the park just trying to learn new tricks. The Mercury is still an easy board to recommend. If I had to pick one board for everything, it would be the Mercury. I haven't had a chance to get on the newer Mega Merc yet and see how much of an upgrade it is. These few clips are from Hotham in Australia in 2020. Our mountain got shut down very early and people weren't allowed to travel, but everyone who was living up there was still able to hike. So we got a few crazy powder days with hardly anyone around to track them out. Though now I really appreciate how hard it is to hike to ride, even with snowshoes.
I reckon I'll just go left and just turn through that section. Yeah. I might even... yeah, I'll go down. Okay. Watch that girl. I'll pick her up. I'll wait up here till you guys get down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lockie was filming.